Oh my gosh, look at the damage that these Colossus are doing to the Hydras. Absolutely roasting all of them. Wow, that is a barbecue if ever I've seen any. And it looks like TaXue is still ahead in supply, but Dognus did a good amount of damage there. Oh wow, quite a bit of damage. And yep, he is going to be, it looks like, reinforcing. He has some stalkers on the way down. And it looks like TaXue is spamming, what is he spamming? Upgrades. He's spamming upgrades. Always a good thing to spam. But he does have quite a few units. It's 92 supply to 85 supply, so still incredibly close. And it's going to be up to who can macro the best at this point. We can see that Dognus is going to be coming in here for another poke. He really wants to do damage and try to take out this third if he can. And oh, look at this. He's going to be killing a few overlords, hoping to supply block. But you know what? There are so many overlords on the map that is not going to supply block him at all. Meanwhile, you can see an infestation pit is going to go down, as well as more mutalisks and zerglings. And he has now, Dognus has restarted Phoenix production. So this is kind of cool how he's tech switching back and forth, also getting ground armor level 1. So he started off with Phoenix into a Gateway Ground Army, into Colossus, back to Phoenix. So pretty cool there, pretty cool. And also, if you have Colossus, getting a few Phoenix can't hurt, because then when they get Corruptors or Mutas, it gives them something else to shoot at, so your Colossus can do the damage they need to do. Good job with these Mutas here. Going to be able to take out some workers and going to run away, because, you know what? It may seem silly for all of these Mutas to run away from a couple of Phoenixes, and I realize the rest of the army is there now. But Phoenixes are actually faster, and they can shoot while moving, and that makes them absolutely detrimental to one's health. So I think it is the smart move to go ahead and run away with these Mutas. No reason to waste Mutas. And oh, look at that, a lot more Mutas being made. As well as, look at this, pathogen glands being upgraded, and these infestors, I wonder if this is timed. I want to say that this is timed, so the pathogen gland will finish, which gives infestors more energy right when these infestors finish. If that is the case, that will be so super cool. Meanwhile, I am talking and missing all of the action. Looks like these Muta is able to do quite a bit of damage to the natural of Dognus, and now going to move into the main, and sniper looks like a couple of Phoenixes pretty quickly. Yes, gets a couple, and these Phoenixes are now angry and out for blood, and this Muta is going to feel the wrath. Oh man, almost able to snipe another one. And it looks like one of my friends is online. So I am going to go ahead and make myself busy so I don't get interrupted, and we can continue this match. Now, look at this. TaXue is double expanding, and this is so cool. And this is the danger. This is the danger of playing against Zerg. If you sit for too long, and I'm not saying that Dognus is sitting, because he has done a couple of pushes over to this side that were foiled, but he has been decently aggressive. But the problem with not doing enough damage or not being aggressive enough against the Zerg is they will just take the map, man. And you can see that is what's happening. And they're just so out of the way that if the whole Protoss army goes here and kills this, the Zerg army can literally just attack the front and win. So have to be a little bit careful about that. It looks like the Protoss may know something is up as he is moving down this side of the map. Nope, looks like he's just going to go ahead and move back. And that is a lot of Zerglings. Oh my goodness, that's so many Zerglings. Wow. And so Zergling Muta coming out. And look at this, 4 more Mutas. And it looks like 28 more Zerglings. And oh, these Zerglings are... Ugh. These Colossus actually destroy those Zerglings. And the Zerglings are going to run it again and take more shots and really not do any damage. So that's not the best way to... Oh, look at this. These infestors are out, though. And is Neural Parasite researching? Has it already been researched? Did I totally miss it? I know Burrow's being researched. Yep, it's already done. So he is just waiting on energy. And the energy is done, so Neural Parasite is done. You can see here that the Phoenixes are doing some good damage to these Mutas, but the Mutas are getting quite large. That is quite a lot of Mutas and quite a lot of Zerglings. So the Protoss is actually in a really good spot right here. He's going to be able to avoid the surface area. And, oh, look at this. Great use of the Neural Parasite, and all of these Colossus are killing the Protoss units, and so much damage being done to the Protoss units. Finally, Dognus regains control of his Colossus, and you can see here that TaXue has taken quite a bit of a lead. He's up by about 20 supply now, and able to save most of his Mutas, which are really the units that he wants to save. So he lost a lot of Zerglings, yeah, but who cares, man? Zerglings are so easy to reproduce, and you can see here that he has a ton of Zerglings reproducing. Da-da-da! Yay! as well as one Zergling who does not want to die, and he is chilling in this Overlord. He is scared. He doesn't want to go. It looks like Dognus is going to be pushing in again, and these Mutas and Zerglings are going to be doing their best to fight him off. And oh, look at this. The Stalkers are a little bit out of position, and one Colossus is going to go down for free. Well, it's going to cost him a Muta, and oh, geez, so here comes another big battle right now. And it looks like TaXue is going to pull back, but look at this. He has extended his lead yet again. He's now ahead by about 25 supply, and a couple of Zerglings being donated because TaXue feels bad and doesn't want to be ahead by that much. But it looks like he is in a very good spot right now. Oh, he also has Corruptors out at this point. These Corruptors are going to be absolutely vital against the Colossus and the Phoenix, excuse me. And so here we come. Here comes a huge battle, and this Colossus is gonna... Oh my gosh, I can't believe this Colossus is still alive. These Stalkers doing a good job of forcing the air units, both the Mutalisks and the Corruptors, to run away. But you can see, okay, so Dognus got back a little bit. He's still down by about 20 supply, but not too bad, all things considered. But here is the real danger. Look at this. Actually, never mind. I was going to say the real danger is he has 5 bases, but they're really not being used for anything right now. Although he is able to get some more larvae out of them, so that's always good. It looks like Dognus doing a good job macroing, is now only down by about, excuse me as I swallow. He's only down by, never mind. TaXue macroing like a madman is up to 146 supply versus Dognus's 115, and good harass by the Mutas, forcing the cancel on that base. And now look at this. All of Protoss's units are running back, and those Colossus, those are not the units you want to be engaging Mutalisks with most of the time. I mean, unless you are a very bold player. Ooh, looks like Stalkers have Blink done, and that's a brutal way to find out by losing half of your Mutas, but whatever, man. The Mutas have done their job. They have forced the entire Protoss army back, and you can see now it is 150 supply versus 125 supply. So regaining his 25 supply lead, he has Corruptors, he has Mutas, he has Lings, and he has, what else does he have? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Infestors, there we go. Haha, the guys I was clicking on. And oh snap, he has Broodlords. Oh baby, baby. Look at that. That is so awesome. And it looks like Protoss, he knows something's up, and he is going to come in here. He is ready for blood. He is down by about 25 supply. He needs something to happen. But you know what? Protoss units are so good in a ball like this, and he's going to come in here and do as much damage as he can. And I feel bad for that Spine Crawler because he did not stand a chance. And it looks like this hatchery is going to go down, and it looks like the Zerg units are going to be just a little bit late to the party. Oh, managing to Neuroparasite both of these Colossus, and lots of damage being done to the Protoss units again. Oh, he manages to regain control of those Colossus, which is good. And it looks like, oh, but look at this, 5 Broodlords out now, as well as lots of Mutas, and all of the other units are down, so both of these Colossus are going to go down for free. So great job there, and look at this, it is now 144 supply versus 71 supply. The Protoss is going to be able to take a 4th, but he just doesn't have a lot of units. Let's go ahead to the Army tab. Look at the Army tab, 73 supply versus 22 supply. The workers are also in TaXue's favor, although not as big of a disparity. There we go. But look at this. These Broodlords are on the hunt, man. It is going to take them quite a while to get there. And look at this. This is the mass exodus of drones going to come over here to this 3rd base. And that is not a bad idea to saturate that 3rd. And here come the Broodlords, and they're going to be putting on all kinds of pressure on this expansion. And what does Dognus have to counter it with? Well, he has a couple of Phoenix, which are not going to be so good against like a bajillion Mutas. And it looks like these Stalkers are going to be blinking and doing everything they can. These Zealots do not have charge, but it doesn't really matter in this case. And it looks like this Nexus is going to go down to the Broodlords, to the siege units of the Zerg. And it looks like, oh, look at this, a nice little Zergling attack over here. Looks like the cannons are going to be able to clean that up, though. And now it looks like the Stalkers are going to be coming in doing as much damage as they can. It looks like, no, they were not able to kill a Broodlord. This one Broodlord has 12 hit points left. Oh, that would have been good. And look at that. There's the GG. What an epic game. Good job, TaXue. Good job, man. That was awesome.